Welcome to Reality Check. Today, we're diving into something many people find elusive, finally getting clear on Neville Goddard's teachings, what he meant, and how to apply his principles from his pivotal book, Feeling is the Secret. Have you ever noticed how some people effortlessly attract what they want? It's like they have a secret superpower. They don't chase success, it comes to them. What if that superpower isn't luck or a magic trick, but a fundamental law of the universe hiding in plain sight? Understand this: feeling shapes reality. We consciously or unconsciously mold our outer circumstances in harmony with our inner nature. Your emotional state is vital in the creation of your outer world. That's the incredible promise of Neville Goddard's tiny but life-changing book, Feeling is the Secret. Published in 1944, Feeling is the Secret isn't just another self-help book. It's a profound spiritual and psychological guide that reveals a simple truth. It's not just what you think that shapes your life, it's what you feel. This book is not only timeless but also transformative, especially regarding the power of the mind. Neville explains the mind has two parts: the conscious mind, the logical, analytical part that makes choices, and the subconscious mind, the powerful, impressionable, and creative part. Think of your conscious mind as the captain of a ship, giving orders. The subconscious mind is the engine room crew. They don't question the order, they just follow it. Your subconscious doesn't care if a feeling is based on reality or a daydream. It simply accepts what you feel is true and begins to manifest it. As Neville says, consciousness is the only reality. While it is ultimately one, for creation's sake, it appears to be divided into two distinct parts: the conscious and the subconscious. Neville teaches that your subconscious mind is the ultimate creative force. But here's the kicker: it doesn't understand logic, hard work, or a long to-do list. It only understands the language of emotion. It responds to the feeling of what you've already accepted as true. It is the feeling, not the thought alone, that shapes your reality. All things come from within, from the subconscious. The subconscious mind expresses the ideas that the conscious mind feels to be true. Imagine it like this: your conscious mind is the architect drawing the blueprint, but your subconscious mind is the construction crew. It is the creative force behind everything you experience. The crew doesn't build the house just because the architect wishes it would. They build it because they have a blueprint that has been stamped with a feeling of completion. When your emotions align with your desires, when you can feel the joy of a new promotion, the peace of a debt-free life, or the love of a perfect relationship, you're giving the subconscious mind a green light to start building that reality. In simple words, feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. This book is small enough to fit in your pocket, but its message is big enough to transform your inner world. Before we continue, a quick thank you to our amazing community. This video is made possible by our subscribers, by you. Thank you for your support, for your presence, and for believing in this message. Neville's core belief was this: all external change is a direct reflection of our inner consciousness. The central idea of feeling is the secret is deceptively simple. Your feelings are the magnets that attract your reality. A fleeting thought might spark an idea like, "I'd like to travel to Italy." But a thought alone won't book the flight. It's when that thought is charged with emotion, when you close your eyes and genuinely feel the warm Italian sun on your face, the taste of authentic pasta, the joy of exploring ancient streets, that you impress that desire onto the subconscious. So, how do you impress your subconscious and give it a new order? Neville says the secret is to use the state between waking and sleeping, that drowsy, relaxed state when your mind is most receptive. He called this the state akin to sleep. Use prayer and sleep to impress your subconscious mind. In sleep and in prayer, the conscious and the subconscious are joined. The male and the female become one flesh. Before you sleep, therefore, in this peaceful, drifting state, you don't just hope for what you want, you immerse yourself in the feeling of already having it. Assume the feeling of accomplishment before you retire to sleep. Don't wish for a new car. Feel the smooth leather of the steering wheel in your hands, smell the new car scent, and feel the thrill of driving it. Neville's most critical warning is this: be careful of your mood before you retire to sleep. If you fall asleep replaying fears, worries, or resentments from the day, your subconscious will take those negative emotions as commands. But if you drift to sleep feeling gratitude, peace, and confidence, those same emotions will become the blueprint for your waking life. Prayer is another tool that can help in the realization of your dreams. In Matthew 6-6, Jesus teaches that When you pray, enter into your closet, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father which is in secret, and your Father which is in secret shall reward you openly. In prayer, just like in sleep, we diminish our impressions of the outer world by closing our eyes and relaxing. A mind in prayer is relaxed, and to pray successfully is to feel your prayers answered. Prayer is an art of yielding to the wish, not the forcing of the wish. In Mark 11:24, the Bible says, "Whatsoever things you desire when you pray, believe that you have received them, and you shall have them." By assuming the feeling of being and having what you want, by believing your prayers are already realized, by acceptance of your wish as an accomplished fact, you will the means to its realization. For acceptance of the end wills the means to that end. As Neville famously put it, you are always creating consciously or unconsciously, and the creative power is feeling. Actions and events of the waking life are effects predetermined by your subconscious impressions. Here are Neville's 5 core principles from Feeling is the Secret. 1. The subconscious is your creative power. Your conscious mind decides what you want, but your subconscious mind brings it into being. It's the engine that makes your desires a reality. As John 3:27 says, "A man can receive nothing unless it is given him from heaven." And remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Luke 17:21. All things come from within, from the subconscious. The subconscious manifests only what is felt as true. 2. Feeling is the bridge. Thoughts without an emotional charge are just ideas. Feeling is the bridge that connects your imagination to reality, bringing your vision to life. Whatever the mind can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious will express as true. Thinking is necessary, but feeling is the power. When your emotional state matches the state of your wish fulfilled, you plant the seed in your subconscious. Whatever you desire to be manifested in your life, you have to feel it is true, to have faith that what you desire is already yours. 3. The gateway of sleep. The state right before you fall asleep is your most powerful moment of the day. The feelings you have then are like seeds you're planting directly into the fertile soil of your subconscious. Feeling your desire fulfilled before you drop off to sleep is an important art, for in sleep, consciousness becomes one and the act of creation is accomplished. 4. Faith is emotional certainty. Faith isn't a vague hope, it's a deep, emotional knowing that your wish has already been fulfilled. It's the feeling of it being done, a relaxed, knowing confidence that it is done. Faith is feeling. As the Bible says in Matthew 9:29, "According to your faith be it unto you." 5. Your concept of self determines your reality. You attract what you are, not what you want. You will be given what you feel yourself to be. By convincing yourself of the truth of what you desire, your identity will conform to your belief. For assumptions, once persisted in, harden into facts. 6. Inner discipline is the key. You are the guardian of your inner world. Your moods and emotions are your creative tools. Choose feelings that align with the reality you want to live. You must persist in your new state, despite contradictory evidence. Now, let's make this practical. Each night, before you fall asleep, enter a calm state and imagine a short, vivid scene that implies your desire has been fulfilled. Feel the joy, relief, or satisfaction of that reality as if it's happening right now. Say this every evening. I sleep in the feeling of my wish fulfilled, knowing my subconscious is bringing it into being. Throughout your day, pay attention to your emotional tone. Are you feeling confident, peaceful, and grateful, or anxious and doubtful? When you notice a negative emotion, simply pause, take a deep breath, and choose to shift your inner state. Say this consistently. I choose to feel now what I wish to experience tomorrow. Affirm slowly, with emotion. Affirmations are only powerful when they're charged with emotion. Say them slowly, with sincerity, and allow yourself to feel the truth behind the words. Say this every morning when you wake up. I am already all that I desire to be. I feel the joy of fulfillment now. To properly establish this in your subconscious mind, choose one desire, something clear and specific. Enter a state close to sleep or a quiet, meditative state that border between wakefulness and slumber. Create a short inner scene, something that implies your desire is already fulfilled. Include sensory detail, dialogue, and feelings. Live it inwardly. Feel gratitude, joy, and satisfaction as though it is real now. When distractions, doubts, or contrary evidence arise, gently return to your imagined state. Maintain that state persistently. Do not demand proof, but rest in the knowing. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts, inner changes first. New ideas, new opportunities, and new alignments in your life will follow. Apply this everywhere. In relationships, change your inner expectation of how a person treats you, and the tone of your interactions will eventually shift. By assuming harmony and affection, the dynamic always shifts. In your career or income, instead of chasing evidence of opportunity, assume you already have it, then move from that confident state. Feel the confidence of success before it appears. In health and well-being, focus on vitality, imagine ease. Don't focus on the symptom you want to eliminate. Each of these uses the same core method. Choose, enter, assume, persist. Feeling is the secret reminds us that we are the creators of our own experience. You are not separate from your creative power. You are the creative power. You are not a victim of circumstance. Your emotional state is the architect of your reality. So tonight, as you get ready for bed, don't replay the problems of your day. Instead, rehearse your ideal life. Feel the joy, the peace, and the abundance of your desired reality. Let those emotions sink deeply into your subconscious and trust that they are already taking form. Always remember, feeling is the engine. So, what feeling will you focus on tonight? If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights like this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.